This is Dee with Divine Needle. Grand Moon Day to all of you. Gotta stay. Had the full moon at 3:30 a.m. And I hope all of you are taking advantage of the amazing energy going on right now. I know some people it's making them more emotional than normal, and that's to be expected. So, let's see what the cards have to tell us. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here, but very cold. All right. You know, it's interesting because I did a live reading for all the signs personally, about them personally. And it seems that a grand awakening is happening this week. Possibly due to planetary alignments and this lunar eclipse. But, yeah. Whew. It's funny because my readings were showing major awakenings for most of the sun signs. And then I saw some streams from some of the bigger spiritual channels talking about a big awakening. And I'm like, that's what the cards are saying. Oh, something we've all been wishing for, the kingdom to awaken, right? Anyway, let's find out what the energy or what they need to tell us for those on a mission down here that need to know what's going on. Ooh, and I just got the chills, and it's not because it's cold in here. All right, here we go. Oracle card for today, please. For the next 24 hours. Oracle card, please. Okay. They want me to take that one. Bearing fruit. All right. I think we got... Somebody got that during the sun sign readings. Bearing fruit. We're trying, right? Manifest. Ooh, and I just got some more. All right. No, I took full advantage of this energy with the moon last night. Rituals galore. Part of that was about doing protection around all of you during this time frame. Helping us all advance on this mission. All right. Okay. Suppression. Suppression. All right. Let's see what else they have to tell us. Bearing fruit. Suppression. Many of us are experiencing that suppression. Those of us on the missions. The information we have is really vital to others on the missions. It's helpful to know that you're not the only one, but that information gets suppressed. Many things are suppressed. But hopefully we will bear fruit and that suppression will stop. All right, what's the overall energy for today? The next 24 hours. The next 24 hours. Okay, that flipped on the deck. Yeah, that feels like suppression right there. The Vagabond. 5 of Orbs. And I will kind of move this card up a little bit more so there's a little more room. There we go. 5 of Orbs, Vagabond. That is Suppression. No doubt about it. All right. What's our highest priority for the next 24 hours? What is our highest priority for the next 24 hours? Highest priority, next 24 hours. Highest priority, next 24 hours. My husband is messaging me. Okay, the Nocturne and Archangel Commander is our highest priority. And yeah, he's messaging me, so you guys might be able to hear that because it's coming through on the computer. All right. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? What do we need to be mindful of? All right, nice. Lady Justice, the Malaise, the Politic. Oh, these are good cards. Okay, good. That's what we need to see. And the underlying. What is the underlying? Ooh. You know what's interesting? The Outlaw. When I was pulling, when they sent me that stack of cards on the deck, let me find it. The very next card was basically a hangman. That one was right underneath bearing fruit. Go back in the video and look. Interesting. Because a higher view, tall tale, the rose kiss, beautiful uncaging, healing the heart. Into me I see a powerful move. Earth magic. Okay. They wanted me to take these cards. I took the top one, the bearing fruit. You have to ignore the kittery-cattery. It is kitty daycare at my house, and they're getting bigger, and they tussle all the time. And so there's a lot of racket in the background right now because they're amped up today. Anyway, this doesn't surprise me. Higher view. They wanted me to see that. And when I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, that should be part of the reading, but I ignored it and put it back. Don't ignore what they're trying to tell us, right? Can't make that up. All right. But yeah, a higher view, a tall tale. I don't feel like this could be somebody coming in to lie to you, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it is you all telling your story, what you've actually had happen. Rose kiss. That's like the kiss of luck, pretty much. A beautiful uncaging. That's that grand awakening I've been telling you about that was popping up in the readings. This card came up in the readings a lot. Yeah, the Divine Matrix. The holodeck. Healing the heart. Yeah, that is something I was working on myself. And into me I see, which I did, and I do, and a powerful move. I personally made a power move this morning. Earth magic. Yep. Hopefully it bears fruit, right? Bearing fruit. Because of the suppression, you know. Anyway, I thought I better pull those out because it's obvious they were supposed to be part of the reading too, since we got the Outlaw here. All right. So, the underlying energy, the Outlaw, Adonai, aka Inky, aka Archangel Michael, sacrifice and redemption. Man, they are just Giving each other all kinds of heck, right? Okay. Examine your situation from a different perspective. Be the outlier. This is the spirit designating how we break from establishment to serve a higher purpose. Yeah, we have to figure out ways around because of the suppression, right? Well, so this is the spirit designating how we break from our establishment to serve a higher purpose. A guardian spirit has come to support you as you scrutinize both the fundamentalism around you and the personal dogma embedded deep within. Key 12 sends the message of psychic mindfulness. Tap into your own deep sea of unconscious. This is the heretical, the eccentric, the dissident. This is the rejection of authority and rebellion against establishment. The outlaw appears to you when the answers operate outside of and in contention with these established rules of institution. Duet days, I give that you may give. Karam Dio, you are in the presence of God. Well, this card is telling us there's that fast-moving knight bringing truth and clarity, right? That's the Knight of Swords right there, the swirling gale. A swirling gale, the shining winds. Right underneath the outlaw. So, movement forwards, everyone. The suppression is real down here. But they're asking us to operate outside of and in contention with that. So the overall energy is feeling left out in the cold, the Vagabond 5 of Orbs. The Vagabond is the spirit of alienation and feeling alienated. Crowning the holy temple is a lotus blossom that features 5 petals symbolizing the 5 aggregates of suffering. Sensation, consciousness, physical forms, perception, and thought forms. The Vagabond appears by your side when you are the wanderer with no sense of home or identity. This is the spirit that comes to you when your spirit is restless and when you are in search of meaning. This is the spirit who will teach you toughness and resilience, but does so by putting you through the gauntlet of material trouble. So it's the underlying material trouble. But to me, it feels more like this suppression energy, and we need to gain a higher view of how to get around that. Our highest priority, the Nocturne, 2 of Orbs. Work harder and double down. Shoulder more commitments and steer your ship through the rough tides. Carpe noctem. Work at your dreams late into the night, harder than anybody else, and the gods will reward you for your dedication. The Nocturne is balancing change after a dark night of the soul. It bears good tidings because this is the spirit of commerce, enterprise, and far-reaching new ventures after past failures. And disappointments. Forming a lemniscate around the twin promises of product is the alchemical black dragon gnawing its own tail. And this is the totem, the daemon, brought to you by the Nocturne. The black dragon's venom is also great medicine. Past suffering sires future opportunity. To me, it's work harder and double down. Maintain balance. And Archangel Commander. Angel of Storms and Battles. Archangel Gabriel. Also, the Storm God, aka Yahweh, aka Enlil, aka Zeus. The Archangel Commander. So, they're telling us to double down. King of Swords. Okay? So, those of you that have air energy or a lot of air energy or are carrying that energy, they're telling us to double down and be the Archangel Commander. The King of Swords is the lead commander of the divine forces. Ascae ad finum, we shall fight to the very end. Damn right we will. He is the most powerful and most formidable of heaven's warriors. His full title is Archangel Commander of the Light. The Archangel Commander appears to you now to bring strength, conviction, courage, and manifest fearlessness. He is tasked to assist you with navigating the storms, inner and outer, and to defeat any demons that threaten to harm you. The King of Swords is your divine warrior, who will lead heavenly armies against your adversaries. When the Commander of Light appears to you, it is because you need reinforcement, and now that spiritual reinforcement has come, led at the helm by your greatest champion, the Archangel Commander. You're preparing for a fight, and the Archangel Commander appears to you now in advocacy of your cause. Our cause is freeing the souls here. That's our cause. And what to be mindful of and or prepare for. Lady Justice, the Chancellor, Angel of Justice, Key 11. So we'll get some justice in this finally, huh? We're going to get around the suppression one way or another. This spirit represents setification measures that counter karmic consequences. It is the spirit guiding you toward balanced judgment and making clear decisions. Do not judge based on appearances. Choose balanced action, balanced words, and balanced thought. The Wounded Warrior, the Malays, 9 of Scepters. What? Boy, those kitties are going crazy, huh? The malaise is the questioning of purpose and why we suffer. This is the wearing away of vitality and innocence when we see too much suffering in this physical world. When the spirit of malaise appears, you engage in grand strategy. So we're going to be getting some justice, choosing balanced words, balanced thought, balanced everything, prudence, right? And grand strategy to overcome the suppression of the message we're trying to get out. So I don't even need to go any further on that. The politic, and we're going to use our ability of wielding the 3 of Scepters energy, which is excellent energy. The politic is an omen validating glory achieved through diplomacy, tact, pragmatism, and prudence. Okay? And the 3 of Scepters portends expedient success. This is the spirit of ingenuity, wielding your personal brilliance, social intelligence, and psychic dexterity to successfully navigate complicated social or political situations. This is the spirit of established strength by your side. Here we also see powerful allies supporting you in your endeavor. Yes, indeed. All right. So those of you on a mission here to help save the planet, quite literally, and the souls on it, gain a higher, wider perspective over this suppression energy, higher, wider view. You can get around it one way or another. This is that suppression energy, the vagabond. But double down, work harder, and carry the energy of the Archangel Commander, King of Swords. He has high intellect and rules with that. And use prudence, justice, fairness, balance, Wounded Warrior, because you've got a situation that where you need to use the energy of Lady Justice. You need to be very balanced. These are both balanced cards. Balanced thought, balanced speech, balanced action. Okay? Fantastic. You will bear fruit from this, is what they're trying to tell us. Higher, wider view, everyone. Keep plugging. Ooh, and don't let the negative energy interfere with your work. Just keep putting out positive love to the planet, to everyone on it, and up to the heavens, and out through the layers of the different densities around us. Yeah, keep projecting that. That will overcome any negative stuff that they think that they're going to get away with. Anyway, remember, Above all things, you are loved beyond reason by the one.